semifinal number 1. Who will make it to the main qualifier alongside Foggy, Hawk, Blade, and Spiral? Could be the second German, could be the first Frenchie, and could be the first Undead in XlorD, or the second Night Elf in SaiDe. We go onto Concealed Hill.
Top right, SaiDe in the blue. Bottom left, XlorD in the red. Do we see a ghoul opening? Is this actually gonna be a crazy Cryptlord despite mana burn, despite dryads, despite wisps? It seems like the answer to that is no. It's gonna be a Ted Fiend opening, at least by the looks of it so far, or the modified happy opening, and most likely a DK. So we are returning to normalcy here in our first semifinal.
You know what? I like that. Fresh Undead Mirror is cool. But some standards, some micro plays, except of the, like, outside of the massing, kind of good to, as well. So we have a normal opening by XlorD so far. Early altar into soon-to-be Ziggurat, soon-to-be Graveyard, and SaiDe with Demon Hunter or Keeper? Demon Hunter.
Yeah, I think if you want to play Keeper, you should probably Scout nowadays. And if he's going for a Ghoul build, perhaps not go Keeper, because you know the Cryptlord thing. But Demon Hunter always works. Demon Hunter always works against everything in this matchup, at least. In the human matchup, it's a little tough. But mana burn, reducing the amount of spells your opponent has, is crucial on the high level.
By the way, we have an update from the other side of the bracket where SaiDe, the second Frenchie, lost to Lubber. 2-0 for the Bulgarian. So it's going to be Edo versus Lubber in the second semifinal.
Wow, strong play by Lubber. And also by Edo, kicking out 2 French undeads, Krav and SaiDe, which I would have both considered the favorites. Gonna be the Undead Mirror after this. We're gonna play these matches subsequently.
Is this your golf commentary voice, Remo?
Warming it up, you know, to get us into a nice, calm mood. Now, I was thinking about that Mirror, and I was like, damn, that might be the one Undead Mirror pairing where we're still gonna see Fiend Mirror with DK. Which, in comparison to the Cryptlord craziness, is a little dull, if you ask me. So SaiDe coming in for the burns. Wisp detonate.
Oh, decent splits. Yes. We see Korognol in chat, by the way, praising our overlay. Thank you very much. An old alternate attacks ally of XlorD, seeing his old teammate, probably cheering for him. Always glad to see you around, my man.
Hell yeah.
A town is under siege.
No Ziggurat yet for ExLord, so he's gonna be supply blocked here for a long time. Oh, there we go now. Demon playing quite aggressively here. Would have loved to hit that big detonate for the level 2. Didn't quite get it yet. DK does get it with that, the aura, and the nuts drops. This is the perfect items. Oh, the splits. Again, very nice, very quick.
Super quick. I played a little bit of Command & Conquer Red Alert yesterday. And there's a button where your army just splits, like in Age of Empires as well. That would be so good against Wisp detonates.
Yeah. Please don't add that visit. That's a newbie feature right there. We don't want that.
On the other side, they don't have rally points and stuff, so it equals out, you know.
Don't have rally points?
Yeah. The units just pop out of the barracks and stay there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You must be a true macro master like you are, Neo, to play that game well.
You know me. We have an expansion by SaiDe in the upper left. Expo at tech at 60-70%. No hunch saw yet.
Very unusual expo timing and also placement. Scouting Acolyte was taken out earlier by the Archer. The Archer followed the Acolyte across like half the map. Maybe because of that, ExLord is a little suspicious. That could be a thing. Now he's gonna come in for the Creepjack here. Demon Hunter did get level 2. Level 3, normally on the Demon Hunter, always something you want to achieve early, but on this map it's really hard.
Oh, the skeleton block on the archer. Super sweet by XlorD. And Snare on the second one uses the dust. DK has to be careful. Another. Oh!
Ooh!
So close. Block. TP. Kill.
A player's forces
Archer should
are
get
under
away.
attack.
And that's a TP gone. Kinda wasted. One archer kill only. Also slowed down the Demon Hunter though, and that has value in itself. Finding the Naga now for XlorD.
Archer upgrades. No second Engine of War. Expo still not finished. This is nice archers, but DK needs the Fountain of Help. It's nighttime, so he gets this HP back, which is great.
Said wants to go for his own Naga second here. Oh, nice Skeleton Scout. Oh, and can he block the Ogre Lord with that? He's blocking the Naga, but also the Ogre Lord. Wow.
God damn, XlorD is so
XlorD,
good.
man. Holy Jesus. And that's the creep jack.
How could we have a scene without XlorD? One of the greatest Twitter accounts, one of the best statements in ESL Meisterschaft, one of the greatest plays on Battlefield. We're blessed with this guy.
Gets one archer again. So the ghouls have been out of the main for this entire time. So lumber is going to become an issue soon. Okay, XlorD sends him back now. And again, the skeleton going up there to scout. Said, pretty stubborn. Okay, he did not try to do it again. Because now the expo's finished. Tree of Life moving over to the gold mine. And I think this still hasn't been seen yet by XlorD.
He
A
must
player's
assume it,
forces are
though,
under
right?
attack.
It's not like a crazy amount of archers. He hasn't seen any lores or something.
Oh, sheep block. This Ogre Lord shouldn't make it out.
He's coming though.
And sometimes it still works. Freaking Ogre Lord RNG.
Just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for XlorD.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's only me with the bad luck.
Engine Django, also very, very, very good.
Tier 3 for XlorD gonna finish soon, but the expo is gonna start paying off quicker.
A player's forces
This Naga
are
is so
under
fast,
attack.
dude. Double aura with speed.
Yeah. How long can SaiDe play with this expansion unpunished? Can he mass these archers? There's the Hunt Soul now.
And he's going for the foggy marksmanship style.
But only one Engine of War, right? I'm not sure if that's the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's still getting his money spent. Needs attack, needs the Hunter Soul, and so on. Needs shop, needs items.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's gonna add a Potom as well.
All time for XlorD to get that triple hero rolling. And Snare again, second time. And that's the downside of this archer build. With triple hero you can kill them easily.
Mm-hmm. Soon the Demon Hunter is gonna have the orb as well. No creeping at all here by XlorD at the moment. Only 2 fiends. He's not adding more.
Interesting, right?
Of course,
Oh, there's a third
A-bombs and frenzy ghouls can also be really good against this archer style. Possibly better than fiends.
A-bomb's coming. He has a couple of ghouls to push with. Lich just waiting for the orb. This could be a brutal push.
Player's forces are under attack.
Engine of Law only now.
Doesn't have to Z-Slout yet though, does he? No. Could afford it right now. Should definitely get it. Destroyers are a complete waste in my opinion here. And yeah, there goes the Z-Cloud. And then probably gonna bring ghouls, and then it's gonna be time for the push. Is SaiDe gonna be ready for that push?
He's getting double level ups as well. 3, 2, and 1 plus orb. Demon Hunter is super low, judging from this.
Trying to heal the fountain, but... Man, this was a risky camp.
Yep.
This is perhaps an overextension. Now the creep check. I think he needs to TP out right now.
Does he have Moonwells? Okay, he's TPing. He has 1 Moonwell. 1 loss. How many ghouls? Oh, he didn't bring the ghouls. Yet. So yeah, very limited damage towards buildings.
Lore is finished. MG is coming. But no upgrades yet. MG without upgrades, really not that scary. And 1 MG, even with upgrades, can just be ignored. That shop goes down before the demon can go for potions. That's another costly loss.
He got an orb, he got a staff, but that's about it. Nice Nova, nice follow-up. Disease Cloud is finished.
And he's walking into the back, trying to spread the poison. SaiDe has to fall back. Still no marksmanship.
Yeah, that's late.
Lumber was pretty low there for a while. No marksmanship, no potom. This strat isn't online yet.
What are the upgrades? 1-0 only, not 2-0, not 3-0. And so much damage. No, I agree. Especially once the Lich hits 2. Oh, reveal. Okay, gets 1 Fiend. Gets an... other? No?
Frost armor at the
Yeah.
perfect time.
Yeah.
That is such a big deal.
Fort
No,
Lightning was good,
Demon
but all the archers will fall. Naga in trouble. Right clicks, right clicks, right clicks. Steps on her. Bye-bye.
Demon are just being ignored. He's the only tanky part of this army. Well, he and the MG. But the archers in the back, also the Naga die so easily. XlorD again has the perfect answer, it seems like. Yes, Seth is mining off of the space for a while, but he's been losing so much.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Yeah, this is pretty sick. It continues to dominate, right? Like also against TGW. Like it never felt like he was threatened by anything.
2 A-bombs now. Jesus. No way Seth has
Block, 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 block. I knew it. Is there any nuke? Oh, reju, sweet.
What a performance today by XlorD. Holy
Right.
smokes.
This is like, if he shows up next week in the main qualifier in this shape, he is a serious contender for
Yeah.
taking one of the 2 spots.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the end. Seth is losing everything. He even lost the MG and the bear and everything else. Naga is back to see her base and life in ruin. Seth is not giving up. Maybe he can make something magical happen here. Maybe XlorD makes a mistake. But XlorD hasn't been making many mistakes today at all.
Yeah, throughout pretty much every single game. DK has no TP, but an invul. Ghouls are in as well, of course. The Slaughter continues level 4. Could be Death Pact if he wants to be super safe, but of course, nope. Level 3 for the Naga as well. Nuke intensifies if he gets a little bit more mana. So many A-bombs.
Yeah, 4-3-2 heroes against 3-2. He's a full level 4 hero ahead. That is pretty crazy. Oh, we even see Cannibalize. Munch, munch, munch. Pretty good region. Oh, we didn't mention that earlier about the regen race that is on that Cannibalize.
True. Yeah. It's, I think we all... I mean, the expo is still up, but everything else falls.
Yeah, the shop is gonna run out of health potions, and I think that's it.
Teen shot is enough. GG, well played indeed, Sad. Indeed. XlorD with the 1-0 total control. It wasn't even that Sad was bad or anything. He was just outclassed.
Yeah. That was just like Were there any mistakes really in XlorD's play? Losing the TP, I guess, but he still killed an archer. He almost killed another one. He delayed the Demon Hunter by a long time.
Yeah, that looked really calculated.
And then the scouting, the skeleton usage, the creep jack, the running around the map, his positioning, his efficiency. Real scary.
Remo is
Looking real
impressed.
scary.
Critical Remo is impressed. That's always so nice to see.
Yeah. Credit where credit is due. XlorD, man. In the ESL Meisterschaft already was impressing us and continues to do so. Seems to be in really good shape. Second map is Twisted Meadows.
Oh. Interesting to see.
Always makes me feel like the Night Elf is feeling really confident. He's not threatened by the undead. He doesn't feel like he's going to be under too much pressure. He doesn't feel like he can't creep in the first few camps. He feels like he's good enough to get things rolling and probably later on expand and so on. But many Night Elves veto this map as well for pretty good reasons. Tough early game, as I said, with the creep routes being absolutely not guaranteed to lead to success. And also super scary late game. If Undead Triple Hero here gets completely out of control with 4-3-3 levels or something like that.
Yeah, with items and all, this could definitely be the case. We have seen Night Elf tower rushes here against Happy by Foggy. So maybe SaiDe has something up his sleeve as well, something outside the box. We're gonna see in a second when map 2 starts.
This used to be a pretty good map for Night Elf super late game when they were still playing Panda and you could rely on the Panda to hard carry you. But we don't really see that anymore. You kind of have to play Naga nowadays. The meta is too aggressive. Undead will oftentimes get boots and then try to slaughter you or at least do big damage to you in the mid game. We'll see how this goes. SaiDe does hit the coin flip and does spawn at the Merc camp. That's really important. If you don't get this Merc camp available to yourself with an unfortunate spawn, makes everything a lot more difficult.
Alright, there we go. So, is it the same builds again? Looks like it. Altar first, so Tet Fiends. And here... Well, for SaiDe, you don't know yet.
In a crazy world, this could be a Warden, but I've never played against him with Warden. I've played against his Keeper before. But it is Demon Hunter again.
I like that. Can you get him to level 3 quickly?
It is doable on this map if you're not suffering too much at the first Merc camp. And then at nighttime, you get the Berserker, and the tree can keep on moving. The Ancient of War eats through the trees and goes to the Knoll camp behind the tree line. Maybe a Cream camp or two. You can get to level 3 at a decent rate. But XlorD, with his scout in the right direction, finds out immediately. A little bit lucky with that, to be honest. But, you know, RNG is part of the game, I guess.
Lothar Matthäus said already, I hope we have a little bit lucky. Every Warcraft player follows that wisdom.
Oh, the Lothar. Great guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
How old is his girlfriend? 21 years old or something?
I hope
At
18.
most. Living it up. Demon Hunter's gonna get 2 items here, big mana and gauntlets. Well, this is not what we called in us. Certainly not for him. DK trying to stay at long range here to get coil last hits, it seems. To not get burned. But goes for aura. Alrighty.
Okay, this early game is already a little better for SaiDe.
The price of this first camp and the valuable experience and items you're getting is the Whisper Pair, which means a later tech. We can see it reflected here in the resources. Lumber is still quite low for SaiDe, or at least not quite enough for the tech. Saves the
Oh,
wisp.
save.
Good
Second
juggling
one
so
as well.
far.
Yeah. Do you think ExLord plays Gargs here? He's pretty old school, even though he's not that old yet. And Twisted was the Garg map for a long time.
Could be possible, but normally when you play Gargs, you start with a ghoul opening. It just transitions more naturally. But it's not out of the question. He could still throw down a second crypt, and it seems like that's exactly what the Wisp is looking for.
Players' forces are under attack.
But there's no second crypt yet.
Otherwise, it would have been a ghoul build, most likely.
A town is under siege.
Their radius isn't the biggest, right? They're still fighting over this mercenary camp.
Yeah. XlorD doing a good job delaying the leveling of the demon as much as possible. And he has pretty much ensured already that the demon won't be level 3 by the time tier 2 rolls around. And that could mean another Naga for XlorD. Very possibly. Doesn't have boots though.
Under siege.
XlorD being super annoying. Gets the
Yeah.
first Wisp kill now.
ExLord being super annoying. That's something new, right? Just have to ask Todd. Thank you, Carrion, for the 2-month resub.
A player's forces are under attack.
With the staff on the demon. But not even level 2. This shows you how well XlorD is doing this. Like, not getting level 3 is to be expected. Very hard to do when the
Yeah.
DK is pressuring you like this. But not even level 2. That's crazy. He is gonna get it now over at the green. Which has been changed. We have 3 creeps here now. And a tome.
Yes. Oh, that's the first time we see this on the stream, actually.
Yeah. Good change in my opinion.
Yeah.
This camp was so worthless. Like, it always felt like you're wasting your time when you were there.
There was really nothing to gain except, like, a corpse for new skeletons.
Yeah. And like 30 experience or something.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the Naga
Oh,
again, and
Naga
with the
DK.
boots. That is gonna be one archer kill at least. Demon gonna go for his own Naga, and this is why you can't play Panda. Already the Undead being so aggressive, you can't greed it up. You can't try to level up a Panda. It's just not gonna work. So you have to play counter Naga nowadays.
The ExLord scout at 12 o'clock. So good. Sees the Wisp positioning immediately. And shuts down any possibility for an expansion. Tier 3, Slaughterhouse, ghouls come in to start power creeping. He's still 1-1. Still bad levels, but... yeah, he didn't give too much to SaiDe, as you said.
Now creeps close to his main, which means XlorD can easily bring the ghouls. Snipes the Warlord quickly, plays it safe, pulls out the creeps. Some Night Elves like to play aggressively early with the Naga, so he's making that a little bit harder. Just all around. Strong play by the Lord.
Flute.
Players' forces are under attack.
You play Fiends, Naga, and Lich, and maybe even Destroyers. You love the flute.
And the tier 3 difference. Oh, I thought it was going to be bigger. It's actually not that large.
No lore finish though. So second lore delayed for the fast attack.
True,
Players'
true.
forces are under attack.
Normally it's Dryads and Bears until 50. 2 more Moonwells, and then 2 Mountain Giants into 64 supply. That's kind of what we're used to seeing for Night Elf. And then force a fight, but that works much better on smaller maps, which is certainly not the case here. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you play TM, shouldn't you be playing Keeper Expo?
I really don't know SaiDe at all. So kind of hard to make a judgment what he likes, what he doesn't like.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again, XlorD with the scout. Sees the movement of SaiDe that he's moving across. He's looking for a creep jack. So XlorD's gonna fall back. He's got a little point of weakness right now, whereas tier 3 isn't finished yet. The Lich hasn't come out, and he hasn't purchased the orb yet. SaiDe was trying to exploit this, but with good scouting, XlorD easily prevents all of that.
And another scout with a skeleton there. He always has skeletons running around. Doesn't hit him here. Just scouting for, I don't know.
Players' forces are
Actually,
under attack.
nothing. Another merc camp. Doesn't happen though. Yeah, he's creeping up a storm as it seems. He's gonna end up with perfect levels once. Well, not when the Lich is out, but pretty close to that.
Yeah. And when the Lich is out and has the orb and he has destroyers, you can creep so fast on Twisted.
So the mask. Oh. It's not getting any worse for XlorD.
And that's the great thing about playing Twisted as Undead in this matchup. You have 3 heroes. You have a lot of inventory space. I am fairly certain SaiDe is going to run out of inventory space very quickly. But when you have triple hero, you have all these beautiful trinkets you can equip that make you stronger and stronger.
Katalas is pretty strong for the Demon Hunter as well. We see the first Dryads. And Bears, no MGs yet. He's waiting until 50 supply most likely. Did the DK get level 3 already? Oh, okay. But the Lich comes in with Orb.
XlorD is going into the top left here to creep the gold mine, which I think is really weird.
Yeah,
This just seems like a bad creep route because now the next camps, the bigger camps, the better camps are super far away.
Let's
The only logical good next step is kind of like attacking into the Night Elf main. But you're playing triple hero. It should be your interest to creep. Especially if he doesn't have an expansion, which he doesn't.
He feels super confident.
Wow, is he actually trying to force a fight? What the hell?
Thank you, Obsilicious, for the Prime sub. Okay, SaiDe knows. And SaiDe is so ready with the positioning. Is he ready with the army? No MG, not 50 supply. But okay, XlorD cancels it. Pulls ghouls. He could fight, but I guess if he can prevent it, he won't. Statue's not here. Ghouls aren't here really.
Yeah. I think it was the right decision by XlorD ever since he went to the gold mine there. He has to at least fake a push to force SaiDe back, otherwise he's gonna lose too much in the creep game. Oh, wait a minute. Whew, that was close with the staff right there.
Yep. Saves the invul. With that staff. Thank you, CTS Kana, for the 3-month resub.
A player's
Now
forces
MGs are
under
coming.
attack.
And XlorD moves to the magic triangle. Twisted Meadows, the best place you can be to creep is right here. Merc camp, starting position, lab. This is so many good items, so much experience. The magic triangle. Where also SaiDe is right now, but there the merchant is already taken away, but he's gonna get the red camp. Red camp drops pretty imbalanced here, as we know. Pendant of energy, or pendant of mana rather. For example, crazy. Staff of silence can be crazy. Spellshield can be crazy, or it can be a ring +5, so you never know.
Orb of Darkness for SaiDe. It's not great. Staff of Silence. Okay. There's a lot of Dispel, but still, having a Staff of Silence is never bad.
If he takes out the Dryads quickly, could be really strong, but that is a big if.
Ooh, Expo. Undead Expo before Night Elf Expo.
Yeah, 50 supply tactical expo. We see this more and more. Introduced by Happy, I think. And you just slap down the expo. Maybe it comes up, maybe it doesn't. But even if it gets cancelled, you can still run around the map, creep a ton, especially on TM. Very rewarding. And it will take your opponent at least a lot of time to cancel that expansion of yours.
SaiDe still willing to creep. Level 4 Demon Hunter. More items. Roll of the Magi. Good damage for the Naga, but that's pretty much about it. Getting ready for the 70 supply jump for 3 MGs. Oh, but he's being backstabbed. Does he have a TP? Yes.
Oh, the Noah Fog Lightning here would hurt. Yep, that's 2 archers. Oh,
Ooh.
only 1 archer going down, but also the TP lost. That's map positioning gone. And that is the expo finished for XlorD.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. SaiDe can't run across. That will take forever. Any transitions here? We go MGs. We go Abominations. Heal scrolls for XlorD. Invo potions for XlorD. Heal potion for XlorD.
And he's getting these traded others. 4-3-3 is where these undead heroes really hit their stride. And of course, if you get to 5, it gets even crazier.
Like, to be honest, this game isn't going real bad for SaiDe at all. But does anyone have a doubt that XlorD is winning this?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, not many people certainly.
Yeah, right? Like, nothing is going horribly wrong for SaiDe. He's just playing a straight up game. I mean, no Expo is not great for Night Elf, obviously. But he's not losing 5 skirmishes in a row. He's not getting so many items stolen.
That lab is going to be triple level up for XlorD.
Oh.
And that's 443. And that you could consider as very bad for the Night Elf.
Yeah, that is very bad indeed. And
Belt. Helps the Naga a little bit maybe. Or the DK. But there we go. Triple level ups. 443. Oh boy.
But SaiDe has a good idea about what's happening. Is he ready though? 70 supply. This is probably the best shot he will ever have.
Yeah, this is his only chance to win this game. Smashing this fight right now.
Player's forces are under
He has Ultra Vision advantage, but he reveals himself right here. Oh, XlorD started the creep.
Statue taken out. No Destroyer morph. Ring of Protection +4. Item not really worth it.
Narrow tower finish at the Expo. Shop
Counter
as
Expo
well.
by, counter Expo by SaiDe.
Oh, staff on cooldown, but there's a second one.
Silence to prevent more slow. And XlorD feels ready. XlorD feels really ready. This bear is toast. Oh, no. Staff out. Well done. But there's just a limited amount of staffs. And yeah, we are there already.
And the Rise in the back, taking a lot of damage. The Demon Hunter as well. MGs are tanky, but the rest not so much. Naga going very far forward. Horribly out of position. Needs to be careful. Nova was dangerous, but staffed out. And the Naga is safe. XlorD didn't lose a unit right there.
Sure. SaiDe also 64 supply. That's okay. He saved a lot. But this is still an undead Expo running against him.
Yeah. And
He kind of needs to expand all over the place. Moon style, but he doesn't have the resources. He's going army.
Yeah, at this point in the game, in an even game, SaiDe needs 5 hero levels. But he's far away from that.
Double Boots of Keltalas, though. It's a good Demon Hunter. Thank you, Muscalia, for the Prime sub, and Martarian for the 7-month resub. Keep doing what you're doing on B2W channel. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. XlorD has been putting on a clinic so far today. Getting more and more upgrades. Third attack upgrade for the Fiend's going to be finishing soon. Plus the Flute. Crazy damage. Even getting some armor upgrades on the A-bombs to make him just that little bit more
Town is
tanky.
under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like
There's
I
even
see
a
that more.
ghoul roaming around scouting for wisps to prevent these expansions. Because he knows it's the only way he can lose. And he's expanding at the same time. Is Undead the new Night Elf?
Well, it's only 3 expos so far. Zapper came in. You know, not like 6 like Moon. But didn't find the kill. Instead, is he gonna take this fight or is this just for distraction is the question. Even the MG is starting to take a lot of damage against all this firepower from XlorD.
He has no TP. It's all in, pretty much. He has stabs, alright. But he can't get out.
Great positioning on the DK, always staying out of mana burn range. Always having the coils with the mana pots, with the Sobies, with everything.
Disease
Disease
Cloud.
cloud spread everywhere.
SaiDe is losing so much. SaiDe is losing everything here. He's finally able to read the heroes for the mana burn. Lich is next to the shop, can go for the potion whenever he wants. Still has the greater healing. Okay, MG staffed out, but not part in this fight anymore. The damage is with XlorD, who still barely loses anything.
Oh, and the Cannibalize again. Good way to heal these A-bombs back up. Chasing further, he's got the Unholy Aura level 2. Staff is on cooldown. If the Lich reaches for a Nova, but he's low mana. Can't use Dark Ritual, not level 4 yet.
That's the second base. Bottom left is ready. No chance for Sad, and he's also super low. Oh my god, look at the mountain giants. 1 HP, 1 HP, one. They share 130 HP at daytime now.
What he wouldn't do for a heal ward.
Yeah. Great plays. Nothing but great plays by XlorD.
5 upgrades on his army.
0230 plus the flute. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. XlorD's basically got the perfect army, backed up by very strong heroes.
Yeah.
But that is kind of what you have to expect on TM. If you just go for a straight up one base game for a long time.
Okay, here we go. Last stand for Sad. Mountain Giants try to heal back up. MGs are running into these abominations. So yeah. Can't really do anything. They're not disrupting this army too much. Everything falls. Everything falls. XlorD is going to the main qualifier. That's for sure at this point. 76 supply. It's just way too much. There's an invo potion. He feels forced into it. Gets another redo. But there's barely any damage on the entire undead army. A little bit on the DK. But come on.
Yeah, he didn't lose a unit. XlorD is just cruising at this point in the game. Amazing plays by the German undead.
Sad
Finish it off with a hero kill. Staff out might not be enough with the coil. The Demon Hunter falls, and that's GG. Well played. 2-0 for XlorD.
with an exclamation mark even. That's really cool to see, and justified. XlorD played this really great. 5th player in the main qualifier. First undead. So we're gonna have Hawk, Blade, Foggy, Spiral, and XlorD. 2 Germans in the round of 8 already. And a 3rd one might follow next.
Yeah, Edo versus Lubber is going to be our next semifinal, our decision match. Undead Mirror between the German and the Bulgarian.
All right, looking forward to that for sure. So, who's your favorite? I haven't, we saw Edo in the Meisterschaft against Ente and XlorD. Tough opponents, but that means he practiced quite a bit of Undead Mirror.
Yeah, and his style was still pretty old school when last we saw him. It was DK Fiends. Is that still the case? I don't know. I would see Lubber here as the favorite, but Krav is no easy opponent to beat. Edo looking really, really good here. I hope it's not going to be DK Fiend Mirror.
It's Lubber, by the way.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Lubber versus Edo coming up. We go into a little break. See you in a bit.